Hi, I'm Tricia at Club Scrap. Perhaps you are considering a Club Scrap membership and want to know more about how everything works, or you've just subscribed and you're anticipating your first kit. I just thought it would be a great idea to spend a few minutes telling you about how everything works here and what your kit will look like when it comes to your door and how to make the most of your membership. Now, we have been spending the past 26 years designing an original collection every single month, boxing it up and sending it to our members, and we do have our very own Club Scrap pizza box. That's what we call it, a pizza box, and here it is. So you will know when it lands on your doorstep, it's time to get excited. Now, you have many choices as far as what you subscribe to, and that just kind of depends on what your interests are. If you are a scrapbooker primarily, you'll want to subscribe to the page kit. If you're a card maker, subscribe to the card kit. It's really that simple. And believe it or not, we do have members that subscribe to both the page kit and the card kit. In fact, this box contains everything you can subscribe to, and it does all fit in one pizza box. So let's open up and take a look. Well, first, right here on top, you're going to find our monthly page kit. This is just a random month, so they don't all look like this. Again, they are brand new, a fresh design every single month. So you can see right from the top, there are ribbons, photo mats, papers, embellishments, just everything you need to create 8 pages. Now, the only paperwork you're going to find inside your kit will be your receipt. Everything else can be found online or in the links that we send to you, and I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. On the back of the kit, you will find the packing list, and look, there's a QR code, and it says scan me to view the finished pages. So if you have this kit and you're thinking, what does this make? What happens with the stuff inside of here if I follow the directions? Well, just scan it. It'll take you right to the blog where you'll be able to view everything that this kit can make if you follow along with us. Or you can do your own thing too. Now, let's just say you really love Club Scrap paper and you want just a little more included in every kit. You can actually subscribe to an extra paper pack. And as with most subscriptions, because you're subscribing, you will save. So it includes an exact replication of all the papers that are contained in the page kit, which is typically 2 each of 2 prints and 2 each of 4 other plain colors. And again, typically all the paper is 80-pound cover weight. That's our standard. So some colors might be heavier, some might be a little bit lighter. It just depends on what the paper industry has to offer us these days. The next item in the box is the card kit. And again, you can see the centerpiece of the kit is the paper. Now it's just in the bag, so it's hard to tell. We have ribbons, embellishments, goodies, and then in the back, you'll notice there's going to be your pack of envelopes. So every one of our card kits makes a dozen cards, and on the back, you'll find that packing list with everything in the kit, as well as the ability to scan to view what you can make with this particular kit. Now, here in the bottom of the box, if you haven't checked out our page protectors, I would encourage you to just order a small pack of them to check them out. You can subscribe to receive a set of our beautiful made in America, straight seamed, heavy duty page protectors. They're a little more roomy than your average bear. They're really beautiful. And so this subscription brings you the exact number of page protectors required to hold all of your finished pages from this kit. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-pack, and then you'll have everything you need to house the pages that you make if you are a scrapbooker. You can also subscribe to our stamps. So you get a 6x8 sheet of clear stamps. The stamps, of course, coordinate with the entire rest of the collection. And again, they are brand new, custom designed every month. We carefully select a font and carefully choose the best possible images. And if you need a little extra inspiration on how to use the stamps, check our blog. Every month we'll give you all the details. There is one other cool thing you can subscribe to. We call it Pops, which means a pack of panels. And these are end cuts from the parent size sheets of paper that we start out with each collection. And it's just as a representation of each color. Everyone loves these for a couple of reasons. If you have any die cutting equipment or punches that you like to use, your die cutting machine perhaps, if you like to use them for making cards and panels so you don't have to cut as many large size sheets of paper, this comes in really handy. A lot of people love subscribing to the Pops. You can also purchase all of these things separately, whether you are a member or a non-member. It's just that members save and subscribers save even more. One of the other cool things you get automatically if you are a Club Scrap subscriber is a page formula. And you'll get to know that our page formulas are pretty unique compared to all the other things out on the market that are similar, where you get like a sketch of some kind. I keep mine in a little half-size binder, and you can see I've got tons and tons of formulas here. So this is the formula from this particular kit, and I just slide it into a little page protector after I print it. Again, you'll need to print these things if you choose to. Otherwise, you can just keep them in a folder on your computer or your iPad or your phone even. And each page formula tells you exactly what you would need to gather from your stash, and then you follow the precise trimming instructions that will help you create this page exactly as you see it pictured on the formula. Right here is the representation of what you saw here, because I simply followed the trimming instructions. So the goal here is to remove all of the second guessing you do with yourself when you're trying to create a page on your own, and to help expedite the process so you can accomplish all of your creative goals as quickly as possible with as little waste as possible. The other things that you can print at home, and again, as a member, you're going to receive an email that has all of the links, all in a grid, all lined up nice and neat and tidy for you. The page formula, the link to the blog to view the entire collection or watch preview videos about the kit. You'll also receive links to the instructions. So for example, here are the page kit instructions, and right here in the corner is a QR code that takes you to a video that will walk you through the entire process of making your kit, turning your kit into 8 12x12 pages. Here again, you can see how detailed these instructions really are. Every single measurement, every single step is all laid out for you. And then of course the final layouts are pictured. The same is true for the card kit. So in that email you receive as a member, it'll say member exclusive links, and you'll have access then to the card kit instructions, the QR code right to the video. And once again, I will take you through the process of turning your entire kit into cards with very, very little waste. So just to show you start to finish, what you would end up with is these 8 12x12 pages. Again, they're ready for your photos. They're ready for your journaling, your memories. The same is true for the cards. Here are the dozen cards made with this particular kit. These have a belly band and a really fun little explosion happening in the middle. We typically make 4 each of 3 styles. So here we had also a double box standing card and a 5x7 quilted squares card, 4 of those. So 4 each of 3 styles again. And during that process in the video, I will give you a lot of tips and tricks that will always be helping you expand and grow your card making skills. A couple of other things I want to mention about being a member of Club Scrap. You have the ability to shop our entire inventory. You can buy paper by the sheet. You can buy prints by the sheet, stamps of your choice. We have a lot of fabulous sales, clearance sales. So make sure you're subscribed to our emails so that you don't miss out on any of that important news from our warehouse. And we will also announce via email when I'll be coming on live to spoil the following month's shipment. So you'll always know what we plan to ship you before it leaves the warehouse. So you'll be able to make decisions about every month of your subscription. As a member, you're also going to receive an additional 10% discount on almost everything in the online store, and you will always save $8 on kits. So that membership really has an awesome value. If you go shopping throughout the month and you pick up a couple kits that are on sale, you need 2 or 3 more sheets of that, you want to buy a special release that we've added, you can place that order. And at the shipping choices, you can select ship with my next kit. And that way we'll pull that order, hang on to it in a special bin. And when the first rolls around, we will combine your order placed throughout the month plus your monthly shipment in one box so that everyone saves on shipping. Because who likes paying for shipping? Nobody. In order to really support you and your creative journey, we also maintain a very active blog. So on our website, if you go to the blog, you can search all kinds of projects. You can search by theme, topic, whatever you're looking for. We'll have some great inspiration for you there, put together by our awesome artistic team. The other cool part about Club Scrap is that we're kind of like a family. And a lot of us have been friends for more than 2 decades just because we've been around so long. Come and join us at our private Club Scrap chat group. You'll just answer a few questions. We'll let you on in, and you can collaborate and create with and be encouraged by all of your fellow members who are actually receiving all the same things you are. So it's really fun to get together and encourage one another in our creativity. So whether you've already joined and you're awaiting the arrival of that beautiful brown pizza box, or maybe you're still considering a Club Scrap membership, I just want to thank you for the privilege of your time. If you have any questions at all, you can always feel free to reach out to us through our online chat, our email at info@clubscrap.com, or give us a call at 888-634-9100, and a real human being will answer your question. We're here to help. Thanks again for joining us on your creative journey. I'll see you soon.